Hey, 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 beautiful twin flames, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. I just kind of got out the shower and was I have my hair up, and you know, I don't know, it's been hot and weird and strange weather here, so that feels, hang on, it's a little bit messy, but it doesn't really matter. No one cares, do they? I hope not. No one's judging me. We can hope not. All right, so I was just reading, and then I was also listening to, I don't know, sometimes I listen to some different people on YouTube, and I was, thinking about energy today and how, in the olden days, in the really, like, thousands of years ago, in the olden days, and Donkey's laughing at me because I'm, I'm not making any sense. Hang on, let's see Donkey for a minute. See if I can get myself together. Donkey says hi. Okay, so what are we trying to say, Donkey? You don't know what I'm trying to say, do you? No. Okay, I'll keep talking. So let's see if I can remember. Okay, so in the olden days, in the olden days, if you think back to sages and wizards, and I don't know, some people don't believe in wizards, but you know what I mean. Back in those days, like about 2 or 3,000 years ago, there were these people who lived pretty much really basically, and they used energy to kind of not only survive but also get in touch with themselves. And they primarily use nature. And I'm kind of going the ancient Chinese history kind of route here. Thinking about these, they were men, most of them, that kind of lived in nature and enjoyed nature and realized that there were cycles and that there were, seasonal changes, and they kind of, there wasn't any technology back then, so they couldn't look at their iPhone or Google anything. And so what they did is they sat and they learned from nature. So many of them spent hours, sitting next to a creek, or, in the sunshine, or, even just having conversations with other people. But they had a lot of time to just sit and reflect. And I think that that's what, we as light workers or twin flames or empaths, or, whatever title you want to give yourself, if any title at all, we forget to just be, and we forget to just sit and literally smell the roses or watch nature. And it's interesting too that, we are from nature, and we're made up of the same stuff of the cosmos. And so it's interesting how many people kind of see themselves as separate from nature, but in actual fact we're just a different expression of nature, is how I would like to put it. So donkey donkey is one kind of expression of nature, and humans are another. And I think this is very poignant and beautiful for twin flames, because a lot of time, when we're talking about twin flames kind of get all up in their head about things, and they overthink the journey. And I think if we can get back into nature and enjoy nature and kind of feel what's around us and realize that we are part of all of that, it can be a really beautiful experience. So instead of thinking that you're separate from nature, try and have a day or every day where you be nature. So, understand that you can use the elements as your friends. So you can use fire, air, earth and water to complement your day. So examples of this might be, lighting a candle. I'll light one now while we're here. But, lighting a candle if you pray, or, bang, or maybe if you don't pray, it doesn't really matter. But you can light a candle And that can just, bring, I don't know what happened to the front of the candle. I think maybe I just dented it when it fell over just a minute ago. Doesn't matter. I'm having one of those kind of fun kind of days. But, as we understand that we are nature, I think it's really important that we can sort of harness the elements. So air, of course, that element is your breath work. So doing some breath work can be really important. Fire, we said, is a candle. What other two elements are there? Earth, you can literally, put your feet in the earth or walk upon the earth or go out in the sunshine. And then water, of course, you can swim in the ocean or a stream, or even just have a bath and, I don't know, take your puppy dogs for a walk, or your kids, if you've got kids. So what I want to do now is I want to tap into the Divine Masculine a little bit. Anyway, because I've been rambling for 6 minutes and 12 seconds. And I don't know, I'm kind of feeling really zen right now. I'm just like really chill, and Cookie's falling asleep in his nest, and the birds are eating outside, and everyone's kind of happy. And I kind of feel like there's this melancholy energy around for the twin flames, which is kind of weird because it is the 1111 portal, which is really special for twin flames. So let's just see what he wants to say today, because it is a special day. And I want to hear from his soul. That's what I want to hear from. Okay, good. He's ready. He's ready to go. Let's get 11 cards. Ooh. 11, 11, 11. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if I'm getting a message from his soul, it's kind of a message from your soul to your soul. Because you've got the same soul. So this is a message from you to you. Is that funny? Donkey's rolling his eyes, aren't you? Yes, I can see that you are. Harry doesn't even listen to my readings anymore. He's like, no, I'm not even going to go there anymore with you. And he calls me my full name. He says Natasha. Normally it's Nat, but he says Natasha. My mum used to say that to me when she got angry with me. She would call me Tasha when she was happy with me. And when I was in trouble, it was Natasha with the stern tone. So that's kind of funny. Alrighty, let's hear from Divine Masculine. He can see how much you have been, this pure, wonderful energy. In fact, he has been sort of learning from you, kind of realizing how calm you are, Divine Feminine. And acknowledging, for some of you, Divine Feminines are coming out of your shell a little bit, which is an expression meaning, kind of enjoying speaking to other people, and perhaps even igniting them with some of your knowledge. Okay, which is interesting. His soul says to you that the universe already has your back. The universe already wants what's right for you. The universe already knows who you are. And there's this beautiful energy. Not everyone believes in God, but whoever you believe in, God, Allah, Buddha, or just the universe in general, it really doesn't matter here. This is like a helping hand coming from the universe. There's some kind of helping hand here, because many Divine Feminines have been blocked off energetically. Many of them, sending out this kind of weird frequency of, I want my Divine Masculine, maybe I don't. I want my divine masculine. Oh, hang on. Maybe I'm not ready. Or maybe he's not ready. Or maybe we're not ready. Or maybe it'll happen in 10 more years when we're both ready. Or, it's this. Remember Sandra Bullock in that movie? Is it called Bird Box? And she's literally, I wish I had a blindfold for me to use right now, but just imagine I've got a blindfold on and she's literally trying to feel her way because she can't open her eyes. And, if she could only open her eyes for a moment, she'd be able to get where she needs to go, but she can't because in the movie she can't. But anyway, that's kind of what's going on with Divine Feminine. Is like, on one hand, she's really open to the journey and wanting to allow Divine Masculine in, and then she goes, oh, no, maybe I shouldn't commit, maybe he shouldn't commit, maybe we should commit, I don't know. So there's this, you can imagine the vibrational signal that you're sending out. There you are trying to tune into 97.9 FM and you keep turning the dial and the radio is just going and then you hear this song, hey baby, what you doing tonight? And then you're like, oh no, I don't like that one, so we'll go over to this one. It's like, these boots were made for walking, and that's just what we'll do. I don't know why I'm singing crazy songs, but that's kind of how Divine Feminine is sometimes. She's like, sometimes she's like, ooh, I'm on the journey, I'm having a great time, my Divine Masculine absolutely loves me, ooh. And then she's like, fuck the journey. He can go and, I don't know, piss off. He's got too many secrets. He's not talking to me. He's not coming in. What's he doing? And then she's like, oh, you know what? I'm not going to do the journey at all. No. I'm just going to go and make a smoothie, right? And do me. And then do me. So this is... oh dear. And no, I did not take drama class. Well, I did, but not... I should have taken more, yeah? I'm not going to be in any movie coming up soon, I promise. Alright, so this is Divine Masculine kind of having a little giggle at Divine Feminine, because your energy means everything, and what you're sending out to him is making him do what he's doing. Imagine... I love my analogies today because they're kind of really working for me, but I'm trying to think of who I can use. Who could I use? Charlotte. Charlotte doesn't mind if I use her because she's so sweet. Even though she's always looking so, grumpy. What's all over you? Oh, tacos, is it? Whoops. I won't say anything else. So here you are, Divine Feminine. Alright. And Charlotte, you're being the Divine Masculine, okay? Just for today. Okay, do you mind? You do mind. Oh, well, just for a minute. We'll only be a minute, won't we? Okay. So, Divine Feminine, here you are with your behaviours and your thoughts and your actions. And when you get really mad, look what you're doing. Sorry, Charlotte. It'll all be over soon. Right? Okay, I won't do it too much. Sorry. That's what happens to your Divine Masculine. And when you're balanced, ooh, there he is. Happy as Larry. Okay, if you're having a bad day, we might just swing him a little bit. Alright, because your energy, oh, there it goes, and you've had a really shit day, so it's gonna, sorry Charlotte, alright, we'll balance it out again. You see what's happening though? Okay, and then as the Divine Feminine, let's use Cookie as the Divine Feminine. All of a sudden, let's say you got angry last Wednesday, right? All of a sudden, Divine Masculine's going through a bit of tumultuousness. Sorry, Charlotte, that's the last time I'm going to swing you, darling. Right? And you're like, gee, I feel like I'm going through something right now. I feel kind of weird. The energy's a little bit off. And it's this like, what the F is going on, right? But of course, you've been doing your whole vibrational thingy, and we saw what happened to Charlotte. So that's what you're doing energetically, sending out all these mixed messages. And so your divine masculine really has no clue. Here he is. What's going on? My life is crazy. All right? So really be careful. Really be careful. Imagine Donkey was my divine masculine right now, what he'd be going through right now. That would be really funny, wouldn't it? Because I'm being kind of crazy. My energy's kind of crazy, right? So divine masculine is kind of showing you the way here. He's kind of telling you from his soul, when you overthink, when you think there is justice or injustice going on, those waves of energy kind of come from you and cause all this crazy radio stations to happen, right? One minute you listen to those boots are made for walking, and the next minute an old Madonna song's coming on, and then Ed Sheeran, and then Ricky Martin, and you're like, am I stuck in the 80s or the 90s, or where am I? You know, it might take you back all the way back to the 50s and 60s, and Elvis might start playing, and you're like, what the hell is going on here, right? If you don't understand this reading today, that's kind of funny. If you don't understand what I'm trying to say, you might have to rewind me to get it. But divine masculine is showing you that what you do and how you behave, right, in all areas of your life actually has this wave effect, okay? It's like the ocean. You put a big ocean liner in the ocean, divine feminine, let's say you're the ocean liner in the ocean, and it's going to create some waves, isn't it? And let's say your divine masculine is sitting quite happily naked on the shore. He's sunbathing, right? All of a sudden, all these waves are splashing onto him from what you're doing. Oh dear. Okay, so you're both connected energetically. This is what he's trying to say, okay? We have 11 cards here. So when you think that your divine masculine isn't coming to you, or is being toxic, or is overthinking, or is being, you know, really intuitive, there can be great things that happen to you. Really intuitive, or so wonderful that you don't know how to put your finger on how wonderful he's being. It's all you. All right? What you do matters. This is why I made the Ascension package and why I made the manifesting course. So that you can finally see that your actions, your spiritual actions and your physical actions actually create waves in the universe of energy, okay? And so, poor old divine masculine, can we just do it one more time, Charlotte? It was so much fun. Let's have some fun today with Charlotte. You like it now? Okay, right. So when we get angry, what are we sending out into the universe for divine masculine? Whoa. Okay. When we're chilling and meditating and feeling wonderful, it's kind of like being on a cloud for him. All right. And then he goes, ooh, I might come in and see my divine feminine. She's so beautiful. Hubba hubba. He might even start singing Elvis songs. Did you see the light go out then? That's spirit telling me to shut up, by the way. Anyway, your divine masculine is trying to tell you that he wants to come into you. So bad he does. But many of you don't even realize you're blocking off your energy. You know, you're being Sandra Bullock in Bird Box going, I don't know, do I really want this twin flame journey? Do I really want to get married? Do we want a white picket fence? Maybe we don't. Maybe we should buy a brown house and have no dogs. Maybe we should get cats. Hang on a minute. Maybe moving in together is not the right thing, right? You see what's happening? So I want you to tune your radio station into whatever you're desiring And that may be that you want to have a break from your twin flame, and that's totally fine. Today is the 1111 portal. It's a very special day for twin flames because, as we know, 1111 is that magical number. It's a master number and it has magic within it. So whatever you do today, the best thing to do is to stay as balanced as you can be and tame the ego. You know, literally put that mind in the corner, tame the ego, and then, you know, see if you can continue doing that, and then see how your divine masculine behaves. Kind of do it as a little test, see what happens. All right, you may get some telepathic or empathic messages from him. You may get a literal phone call from him. You know, you may get, I don't know, you may get dick pics for some of you who are thinking of him in a sexy way. It kind of all depends, but if oh dear, Donkey is absolutely laughing at me now, and Cookie has just turned around and is completely ignoring me, which is great. Charlotte ran away. She's back to cooking tacos, and hopefully she's not feeling dizzy tonight. But I wanted to bring you this reading today because I know the 1111 is so special for many of you twin flames. And don't forget, if you need me for a reading or advice, or my Ascension, aka Twin Flame package, or my manifesting course, don't hesitate to contact me. I've also got limited coaching spots available. You know, if you really, really, really have to speak to me on the phone, I don't usually do it, but depending on you know how I feel and how many openings I have, I can speak to some of you on the phone if you feel that, you know, messaging or something isn't quite as good for you. All right. So I'm sending light and love and many blessings to you all this day, and I hope you have a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. And just remember that your twin flame really, really loves you no matter what. They are you. So that's kind of a hard thing to grasp sometimes. But yeah, I'll keep uploading my star sign videos as well for the first half of November. I'm hoping to do them twice a month. So check those out if you feel guided to. And I'll see you real soon. Bye everyone. Bye.